Nera All right. Had to do it. All right. And let's get that going. The background music is really actually nice. But yeah, it deserves more audio being thrown in there, more clips. See how loud is this shit. Yeah, it deserves a little bit more audio clips brought in there, but oh man, that's funny. That was such a weird clip though. So weird. It's weird. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get this going. All right, so this is obviously for the Game Boy Advance. This is Pokemon FireRed. In the world which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Wow. You get a wow. All right, speak to people and check things where you go, wherever you go, be it towns, roads, or caves. Gather information and hints for every source. New paths will open to help you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges, and solving mysteries. At times, you will be challenged. I feel that way every day. By others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. Giggity. That is our biggest objective. Well, thank you, Nintendo. Hello there. Glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of the Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called the Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. I keep getting government grants from Kanto. But first, tell me a little bit about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or a girl? Let's begin with your name. What is it? Let's see. All right, all the controls seem to be down with the brown. All right. Right, so your name is Whitey. Yeah. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. He used to beat you and shit. I thought he was gonna. Okay, let's see. His name shall be. Oh, this could go bad. Let's see. Here, we're gonna do this. GIF. There we go. Very professional. Let him look. Buzz should be your rival's name. Oops. Wrong button. Hey, Buzz. Was it Buzz? Yeah, that's right. I remember now. My grandson's name is Buzz. Cracker, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go! Alright, so we're gonna start the game by playing our Nintendo. Whitey played with the NES. Okay, it's time to go. Man, Mom couldn't even spring for a Super Nintendo. I'm still playing Ninja Gaiden over here. It's crammed full of Pokemon books. It's a nicely made dresser. It will hold a lot of stuff. Whitey booted up the PC. What would you like to do? Oop. Item, mailbox. Okay, there's nothing. There's no mail here. Item storage, withdraw. We should have a potion. Let's go ahead and withdraw that. All right. All right. Turn the thing off. Screw this Pokemon catching. I'm gonna take a dump. Let's see. It's a posted notice. If you're confused, ask for help. Please press the L or R button. All right. There's a movie on TV. 4 boys are walking on a railroad. On railroad tracks. What movie could this be, y'all? I better go too. Dishes and Pilates neatly lined up. It smells delicious. Somebody's cooked here. And ooh, she's been cooking in that sink, baby girl. All right, Mom. Right. All boys leave home someday. It said so on TV. Oh yes, Professor O next door was looking for you. Want to ask me something before I leave? Oh, I guess maybe later. We got in the mailbox. Whitey's house. The Cracker House. Out of town. Shades of your journey await. Oh, wow. Dramatic. Is that right? Oh, look. Trainer tips. Press start to open the menu. Oh, dun dun dun. We have a potion. All right. YT. We've saved. Also, do we? I guess we'll look in our tools here. Settings. Blah 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 blah. Shortcuts. Emulation. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let's try this out. All right, we saved our state there. Look at us. Signs are useful, aren't they? Yes. Dancing flowers are even better. Technology is incredible. You can store and recall items. Okay, we get it. All right. It's a very small town, by the way. Oak Pokemon Research Lab. Okay. This game, while the original games could be expanded tremendously. So, I mean, oof. Buzz's house. Daisy. Hi, Whitey. My brother, Buzz, is out at Grandpa's lab. Everybody's cooking delicious stuff. What are they watching? Looks like they're having fun. Shows a cram full of Pokemon books. Oh man, their house is depressing. They just sit in chairs all the time. And what's she got? It's a big map of. She's just looking at a map. Okay, well, I guess it's better than looking at prawn, you know? Alright. I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aides. Professor Oak may not look like much, but he's the authority on the Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard. I study Pokemon. What? It's only Whitey. Gramps isn't around. Those are Pokeballs. They contain the Pokemon. Like an encyclopedia, but the pages are blank. Cool. Cool. Let's see. So what we have to do is go out to the field, and Professor Oak should be like, "What the hell are you doing, kid?" All right. Hey, wait the hell up! Don't go out there! It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, go with me. All right, I will be fast forwarding a few parts just so that way, you know. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Buzz? Let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Whitey. There are 3 Pokemon here. The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now, in my old age, I only have these 3 left. They've been stuck in stasis this entire time at level 1. Hey, Gramps, unfair. What about me? Be patient, Buzz. You can have one too. You know who we're going for. Not Bulbasaur. No. There we go. Ah, Charmander. Who's your choice? You should raise it patiently. So, Whitey, you're claiming a fire Pokemon Charmander? This Pokemon is really quite energetic. Whitey received the Charmander from Professor Oak. Updated music. You want to give him a nickname to Charmander? I mean, later on we can change up their names and all that. But so all right. Charizzle. I'm gonna pick the exact one that's opposite of yours, so that way I have element advantage. Buzz received the Squirtle. My Pokemon looks tougher than yours. Okay, cool. If a wild Pokemon appears, your Pokemon can battle it. With that out of your sight, you should be able to reach the next town. Alright, well, I'm out of here. Wait a second, Whitey. Let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, whip it out. Alright. That's one dramatic kid. Rival Buzz would like to battle. He's sent out his Squirtle. Go Charival! Oh, for Pete's sake. So pushy, as always. Why? You never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? Pokemon battle is when the trainers pit the Pokemon against each other. Trainer that makes the other trainer's Pokemon faint by lowering the HP to 0 wins. But rather than talking about it, you'll learn more from experience. Try battling to see for yourself. Alright. Lowering the foe's attack stats will put you at advantage. Yeah, but he might end up using Tail Whip, I guess, is what Squirtle has at that. Inflicting damage to the foe is the key to any battle. So he's doing it, but we've already got the HP advantage here, I think. Alright. He's lost. You're done for. Your Squirtle is infertile. Charival gains 70 experience points. Oh, look, we got a level. Look at us go. Level 6, max HP. Oh, okay, so the Pokemon that he had at least were level 5. That's cool. That makes sense, okay. Oh, we got a level and a half almost. What? Unbelievable. I picked the wrong Pokemon. Hey, now, give me that money. Excellent. I love watching children battle to the death. If you win, you earn prize money, and your Pokemon will grow. Battle the other trainers and make your Pokemon strong. I will. Okay, I'll make a Pokemon battle. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Whitey, Gramps, smell you later, bitches. Oh, dang. Buzz is buzzing out, man. Can we talk about your grandson? Whitey, raise your young Pokemon by making it battle. It has to battle for it to grow. All right, cool. So let's go and check out Charizzle. Okay, so when he got a level, that does fix all your HP. I don't think it brings back your battle points though. So, summary do. All right. It did. You know, your power points, I mean, you know. All right, item. We can give him an item later. But for right now, let's go save. All right, so you save the game. And you want to give me one of these? Finally, the ultimate trainers of the Pokemon League are ready to take on all comers. Bring your best Pokemon and see how you rate as a trainer. Please visit us. Okay. Cool story, bro. Lights in different colors are flashing on and off. It's like the set of Star Trek or some shite. What we got here? What could this machine be? Better not mess with it. I'm gonna mess with it. Alright, let's go see our mom. Mom, I just killed a man's Pokemon! Hey, man. Whitey, you should take a quick rest. So she is your Poke Center for this part, you know? Oh, good. Now I remember what a shite. Yeah. We're going to go to the options here. Fast. Shift. All right, we have stereo on now. Cool. Mom, we demand high def audio. All right, so here comes the time when we will probably be grinding for a quick minute. Let's go get our first battle against Pidgey. All right. Level 4. All right, so that one got us down pretty far. All right, we grew to level 7 and we learned Ember. Now we have an element-based attack. Go visit our mom. Wait, did that heal us? No, it didn't heal us. So we only got healed after that one battle, which is kind of false sense of security there, baby boy. We'll save our Ember. Yeah. Let's see. Well, hopefully the audio isn't too terrible when we're speeding up, but I think it just cuts out the music for the most part, which I know can be a little bit irritating, just to have sound go on back and forth, but we're having to do this power leveling really quick. So that way, if we're caught out in the wild, we're not going to get screwed over, you know? Okay. That's a one-hit takedown right there, baby. All right, we're level 9 now. Let's go ahead and go back to Mom. Go save. All right. Thanks, Mom. I'm going to run into the wall for a minute. So when this got released, shoot, even as a youngin', I did get this game. By the time that I got this, it was somebody else's used game, used a Game Boy Advance. So I was like, okay, we'll do that. But it was fun as crap, getting to play this game all over again. I'm very, very thrilled that seeing them update the first. Well, this is actually the second Game Boy game that I played was Pokemon Red, because in the first one I was using an old silver, Game Boy Mini, I guess, it was considered. Yeah, they had finally shrunk them down to where they weren't the size of a brick. And I remember doing my best to keep this thing plugged into an AC adapter. So that way I could just play it like that. And then that would keep you away from using your batteries whenever you were traveling and playing. Yeah, basically when you're in the back of the car and your parents are driving or whatever, Well, back then they actually let us sit up front. Let's see. Making sure everything's good. All right. Let's do it. On Route 1. All right. Hi, I work at the Pokemart. Let's see. Part of the convenient chain selling all those sorts of items. Please visit in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Once you have one, you get hooked, kid. All right, we got another potion. Let's knock these assholes out. All right. See those ledges on the road? It's a bit scary, but you can jump over them. Yeah, gotcha. So if you want to avoid battles, you can take the left route there and pretty much avoid almost all the battles until they're near the very end. All right. Battle moves okay. The battle moves of Pokemon are limited by their power points or their PP. To replenish PP, rest your tired Pokemon at the we will not be messing for Pokemon's PP at this time. Those Pokeballs at your waist. You have a Pokemon, don't you? It's great that they can carry, that you can carry and use Pokemon anytime, anywhere. So we can't get to this guy because we don't have Cut yet, which is HM. Okay. Wait, kid. You want to know about? No, we don't. Okay. Hey, they added in some sound effects there. There's Pokemon Center in every town ahead. They charge no money. Please feel free to use that PC in the corner. The receptionist told me so. It's so kind of her. Nurse Jenai. Pokemon centers heal your tired, hurt, and fainted Pokemon. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Would you like me to heal your Pokemon to back to perfect health? Okay, give me your Pokemon. So, just slightly updated music. Just gonna go walk in people's houses. I'm trying to memorize all my notes. Okay, be sure to read what's on the blackboard carefully. Or list Pokemon status problems during battle. What topic? We don't want to know. But very good for your first time. I mean, this was them introducing Pokemon, you know? So the Pokemon Mart. Hey, you came from the Pallet Town? You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? I've got to buy some potions. Never know when Pokemon will need a quick healing. Yep. This shop does good business in antidotes, I've heard. So, we're not going to take the easy path back home. We're going to walk all through these Pokemon. We need the training, you know? Level 4. Go. All right. All right, Professor Oak. Oh, Whitey, how's the old Pokemon? Well, it seems you're growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me? Here you go. Here's a box. Ah, it's the custom Pokeball. I had it on order. Thank you. Perhaps. I almost forgot. What did you call me for? Oh, right. I have a request of you two. On the desk here is my invention, the Pokedex. It automatically records the data of the Pokemon that you've caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Whitey, Buzz, take these with you. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon by just seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data. So here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. We got some Pokeballs. Whitey, put the Pokeballs in your ball pocket. My ball pocket. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky to make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. This was my dream, but I'm too old and I can't get the job done. So I want you two to fulfill my dream. I want to live vicariously through you. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. All right, Gramps, leave it all to me. Whitey, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I know. I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Whitey. What? Don't bother coming around my place after this, especially after this. Pokemon around the world wait for you, Whitey. Thanks. What a dick. Son is not nice. Well, I asked you to run an errand? Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help you. Whitey received a town map. Oh, Buzz's sister loves me. She wants to kiss me. She wants to love me. All right. Use the town map to find out where you are or check the names of places. Sweet. All right. I guess we will need a Pidgey. Yes, sure. We killed him. We killed him. Yeah, you're too weak, bro. We need a level 4. We got to level 10. I don't really want a Rattata. That's an instant kill if we use Amber. I know we could probably catch these. I don't want to waste. Yeah, sure. You know what? Huh. I guess we do have to go back into our bag here. Alright, we caught Rattata. Alright. Its fangs are long and very sharp. They grow continuously, so it gnaws hard things to whittle them down. Nope. Chasing. Hello. Hope you're doing Schwellington today. Alright, so I still want to catch a Pidgey before we level 5. Okay. Maybe he can withstand 2 attacks. There we go. Let's go to our bag here and catch him. And da-da, we caught him. Alright. So I think back in the original version, I'm not going to try it on here. I mean, we could, but I don't want to waste any Pokeballs. If you press the B button, I guess, it would actually cancel your catch. So, all right, Pidgey, tiny bird Pokemon, does not like to fight. It hides in tall grass and so on, foraging for food such as small bugs. Nope. All right, good timing on getting to Viridian because we were getting lower on HP there, and we'll have to heal our new Pokemon. All right. So we do need to do some quick little power leveling here. So let's switch our main Pokemon out with Ta-ta-ta. Alright, switch to Charizzle. my chicken's outside are walking. I don't think it's coming through the mic though. All right. So we'll do this temporarily. That way Rattata can get a few levels in. Switch on over. All right. So yeah, we'll just have to do this until, because unfortunately Rattata is just weak in general, you know. He can get stronger later on using bite and headbutt. I think he has headbutt and then hyper fang. But even level 4, good. All right, Charizzle. Keep on throwing, buddy. See if you can do one battle on your own. Nope, you can't. All right, cool deal. Break out our Pidgey here. Pidgey is, I don't know, he was one of my favorite starter Pokemon, you know, for the first little areas. But unfortunately, I feel like Spearow, and yeah, keep in mind I'm trying to remember all these names, but I feel like his attack is or its attack is a lot better. Look at that, we got a whole battle in. So Rattata got a full level on his own. All right. That will speed up this whole process here. And I kind of want him to do his own battles now that there's not such a wide gap in their levels. Be able to get all that XP himself there. All right. Nice. All right, level 6, but unfortunately, he is just too close to passing out, so going back home. You sure do rest a lot, honey. But yeah, I guarantee when you first got this game, like, if you lived through the time that these games first come out, it was so magical. And I hate to put so much nostalgia on it, but you know, this was kind of like seeing your first, you know, if you like the series or not, like your first Harry Potter movie. And you're like, it was, you know, they got all the characters. They look exactly like how they looked in my brain. Or you know, in a way, kind of like seeing Lord of the Rings for the first time, and seeing how well they did that. This game was just pure awesome. Getting to, you know, really see that. And I think at the time, the cartoon was coming out over here in America, and yeah, it was rocking. So Rattata getting some. There we go. Get one more battle in before we have to go back to man. But unfortunately, it's one of those things. Yeah, you'll never get to play it again for the first time exactly. This is as close as you're gonna get by playing a slightly updated version. All right, Rattata got a level. So he's getting pretty good for this area, at least. I'd like to get him to, let's see, check out. Chorizo is 11, so let's do that. Let's get everybody to 11. Or at least close. So when Rattata, yeah, let's go ahead and switch on out. Dang it. Might have to change those that key set up there. All right, so let's switch this out right here. And I meant to actually put Pidgey there. Okay. All right, so let's get Pidgey leveled up here. Let's see, what are you gonna learn? Right now, he's just got Sand Attack, which doesn't that just take down accuracy? Huh. So I think we can switch their moves around. All right, thanks, Mom. All right, let's try that again. So, oh yeah, you can. That's nice. That's helpful. All right. Yeah, the Rattata are pretty good mechanically because they just kind of try to do tail whip on you over and over, so it gives you an opportunity to take them out. Pidgey's always on the attack, it seems like. Can we get one more good battle in? Yeah. Yeah, we got that level 9 and Learn Gust. So he's got his elemental move there, which is not good against your first Pokemon Master that you go up against. Gym Master. Because Brock uses the rock. Pidgey is leveling pretty quick. I like that. So I guess with his attack speed being higher, he gets in that hit pretty quick. Plus, also he's like over leveled big time compared to everything out in the Route 1 field. But I'd like to at least get him to 10. Which seems just did it. Okay. All right, so let's switch on out to get old rat face here to that. And what's his new move right now? Let's see. Quick attack. It's about the same attack. I mean, just make sure that you get the first hit though. Let's go ahead and change his that out for that. There we go. Level 9. All right. I think maybe we can get to level 10 before we have to go rest again. I just don't trust that we'll be able to do it. No. Charizzle has to come in here and save the day. Alright, let's go in here. Alright. Cool. Still wanting to get him to level 10. This should do it, I think. Yeah. Alright, and we did... Okay, everybody's good. So let's go do this. Let's go ahead and change up our Pokemon. I guess we could go for a quick little stay right here. Alright, cool. So, did we visit everybody's house? So, this guy, somebody up here. I go shopping in Pewter City occasionally. I have to take the winding trail to register where I go. Well, now I've had my coffee, and that's what I need to get going. What's the red box you have there? So, you're working on a Pokedex. And let me give you a few words of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates the data. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon? Well, I suppose I could show you. Alright. So he's going to go through all that, and he just caught it without battling it. So that's pretty hardcore. Now, tell me, was that educational? Was it not? Okay, here, take this too. Okay. Put the Teachy TV in the items. Okay, if there's something you don't understand, okay, let's go see. Alright, a television set that is tuned to program the useful tips. Use. Teach me how to battle, what are status problems, what are type matchups. Yeah, let's go to it. Hey, cool, I've never seen this before, so this is cool. Hey, all you trainers up there. Hello, trainers. Come on, let me hear you. Hello, trainers, it's me, the Pokedude. Does everyone know about type matchups? Pokemon and their moves all belong to certain types. For example, there are such types as grass and water. You need to consider the type of move used to attack, and the type of Pokemon that is hit by that attack. Depending on how those two types match up, the damage can change, you see? It depends on whether the type matchup is good or bad. If you don't know what matchup work, battle will be tough. So let me demonstrate exactly what I mean. Alrighty, here goes. Keep your eyes glued on the Super Pokedude show. Okay, we'll go to Oddish. And a Poliwag. So the Poliwag using water on an Oddish is not very effective, yeah. Move Bubble is a water type attack. The targeted Oddish is a grass poison type Pokemon. The water type attack is absorbed by the grass type. As a result, the move becomes not very effective, and it inflicts only half the usual damage. He's using a grass move there. Poliwag had its energy drained. That's not good. Okay. So, hopefully by now, if you've played this game like 200 years ago, you know how this works. But go him. He's got 15, so he's gonna change it on over to a Butterfree. Alright, shifting Pokemon. So he's gonna use Absorb. It's gonna be not very effective. Butterfree had his energy drained. Butterfree is now is a bug flying type, which means he can don't have him against electric or fire. I wonder if they did change that, or if it was always like that. I feel like later on they started including the fact that, you know, certain Pokemon were different whenever they evolved. Like, clearly, Butterfree is a flying type Pokemon, but it feels like there were a few Pokemon back in the day with the original Red, Blue, and, you know, Yellow that they did not really um, that they didn't really include like sub-categories in, like Charizard, because he becomes flying, which means he's now weak to, electric, I think, so flying or psychic type is super effective against it. I forgot that grass was weak to psychic. But yeah, Butterfree gets kind of goaded here with moves like psychic. Psychic is a hard-hitting move. That's why, like, what, Ghastly, what was that his name? And Gengar, they can cause some major damage. All right, well, this is cool, though. I'm glad that they included this. A good deed a day. But that's pretty cool that they include that now. All right, there's the gym. I don't think anybody is. There's nobody there. All right, so let's go ahead and hit there. And we need to. We went to the Mark before, and we got the parcel for Oak, but you don't remember me. All right. Buy 2 of these up. Buy a couple of potions, or 3. That'll give us 5. Go ahead and get an antidote just in case. There we go. We've already talked to everybody in town, so. And this place should be blocked, right? Route 22. We can't. Dun, dun, dun. But there's something different here. Is it Nidorino or Nidorino or something like that? A Mankey? What? I don't remember Mankeys being here. Sure, let's do that. I don't remember Mankeys being there. Hope that wasn't like a rare find and we just kind of skipped it. Spearow, there we go. Spearow's pretty hardcore. But they're definitely not as pretty as, Pidgey or Pidgeotto or Pidgeot, So let's go. Let's see if we can get lucky and get this Mankey. Alright, we caught a Mankey. I think that would be a good one to have. Oh shit. I did not mean to do that. Dang it. Yeah, totally didn't think about his Rattata got low. Yeah, let's throw out Pidgey. Let's do Gus. I'm gonna defeat you with not even my main Pokemon. I'm glad we did, over level our other Pokemon there. You just lucked out. Okay, we got some money. I heard the Pokemon League is crawling with tough trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. Should quit dawdling and move on. What a dick. Okay. So, to help that not happen again, let's go ahead and save our state here. Because we could have easily got screwed over there, and it would have been all my fault. Yeah. Anything different over here, boys? Alright, more Mankeys. Okay. Pokemon League front gate. Alright, only truly skilled trainers are allowed through. You don't have the boulder badge yet. Rules are rules. You cannot. You shall not pass. Alright. Let's get on out of here. Go back to town. Go and heal up. Yeah, I totally forgot that you have a battle, an encounter with your rival there. Okay. So. Let's see. My daddy loves Pokemon too. To tweet. Coming up with nicknames is fun, but it's not easy to do. Clever names are nice, but simple names are easy to remember. You got anything good on TV? There's Pokemon on TV. It looks like they're having fun. That's the okay. Oops. Alright, this Pokemon gym is always closed. I wonder who the leader is. At the Wii. So let's go on up here. Route 2. New Pokemon await us, Vegeta. Right, okay, Caterpie. Let's catch him. Alright, Caterpie is covered with green skin. When it grows, it sheds the skin, covers itself with silk, and becomes a cocoon. Later on, we'll rename him Butters. Alright, Caterpie, we're gonna take you power leveling. Alright. Pokemon. Okay, keep on pressing that. Let's see, tackle. Can we get one battle in? Dang, Caterpie, you're so freaking weak. And we're definitely not gonna have you against Pidgey. Let's put the Mankey in. Both suck. Cool. Let's see, are you weak against that? Nah. Let's go ahead and get down here and get him boosted. Until, you know, Caterpie is definitely not meant for any hardcore battle, you know? It's just a little baby of a Pokemon, you know? So, wouldn't rely on that. Perfect. See, one battle and you're basically halfway out. Dang it. God. Okay. Oh, Pidgey got a level. I really want Caterpie to get to the level where he can at least, you know, take on a battle alone. This is not that battle. And it is not his battle either. You fell. Golly. Back to mom. Mom, we're power leveling a new Pokemon. I'll break out all the futons. Oh, he took on. He finally was able to do it. I'm amazed. Caterpie, I'm amazed in you. Come on, can we do this? Yes, okay. Let's get him back home. And it would be good and smart to switch out and start power leveling Mankey, but it's just genuinely faster to do it this way, especially when you have these speed ups. But we need to power through this because I played the story a little bit. Okay. Let's change it out. Okay. Let's get power level him a little bit. Oops. Do that. Going up here. Maybe we can get through one for one. We did. Luckily. So let's go change out his move right here. Low kick. That. Ta to use that against. Okay, let's put in Caterpie. Go Caterpie! Oh, Caterpie's evolving. He's evolving, Vegeta. And he was gonna become what, Kakuna or whatever. Metapod, okay. Kakuna is the bee. He learned how to harden. Let's use a first potion. Oops, there we go. Now, Harden can get to that point where the funniest thing in the world where you have two metapods fighting each other, and eventually you do get down to just flailing, you know? Flailing, missing because the string shot move. All right, low kick. Ooh, it's super effective. First time we've had a super effective on here. All right, Mankey, as long as he's fighting the Ratatata, he's got an advantage here. But when he's facing these jackasses, we're gonna have to use Scrats. But that should help us go ahead and level him up a lot faster. That's He survived. Huh? So he is at that point where he can kind of survive alone for a few battles, as long as they're lower level. Level 4 might be a little bit tough for him. Okay, level 8, sweet. Just Pidgey. Keep getting the Pidgey. Kick. Ooh, level 4 in one hit. Good. Whoa, ho, ho. Just like, see if we can do it. Yeah. But yeah. Just so shit. Time. Yeah, then going to all the way to the Poké Center, So we'll do that. Nice. We're getting those Rattata over. So well job. Switching back to what's his face? Mankey, you're almost there, aren't you? And one low kick and it's done, and he's gonna get a level. Level 10. Nice. Okay. Pokemon, let's go back with Metapod here. All we can do is tackle. And tackle our way to the top, And of course, he does get more defense just simply being because he's Metapod, But that's it. And if he had a Gust used against him right now, it would be over. I feel like so. He's going to be the harder one to train, but a payoff. Yeah, there is a payoff. But you definitely don't want to try to train Metapod in higher up areas where any of the Pokemon have any of their elemental moves, because anything fire, anything wind, peck and stuff like that will be doom spells. Cert doom. Battle. Yes, we did. Okay, he got level 8. Nice. Always like that. Ooh, level 5. That's gonna be rough. Oh, we made it. Okay, made it on that one. Alright. Dunzo, unfortunately, Metapod fell in battle. Alright. Alright, let's see. Yeah, just a level 2. Too bad. We could use one more move. Something like that. Cool. Okay. This kid keeps on running. Tom, are you a speed? Yes. To level 9, sweet. I think the whole thing with evolving in this game is if you don't let them evolve, they do gain their moves like a level faster. But it's not really that worth it, you know, in my opinion. Let's do it. Yeah, okay, we got it. Sorry. Had to tempt it. Now, I think I don't recall, but is there a happiness meter in this game for your Pokemon? Like, if they get treated bad and get passed out all the time, doesn't it like drop you a little bit? Can we get one more battle in? Yeah. Can we get one more battle in? Yeah, let's do it. To get another battle in, but missing a whole lot there. So, yeah. All right. Thank you, ma'am. All right. There we go. That's almost a level. And agree to level 10. What? Metapod is evolving. I forgot that Metapod evolved at level 10. All right, we got a Metapod turned into a Butterfree. And learn Confusion. So our main attack now will be Confusion. I'm going to switch that out. Oh yeah, how you like that? It's just so freaking strong. It doesn't matter. So now you can really. Some of these Pokemon are getting a little bit too low level for you to power level on, you know? So let's kind of go on ahead and go into bigger and better fields. Let's go check out over here. I get a few more. Yeah. Butterfree is actually one of those Pokemon that super. It's where so many moves as Butterfree. They kind of run. You would think. We will do low on PP. You don't want to run PP. So if we have to go back to using, tackle, not going to be a good day for Butterfree. Buttered stuff. But we did get to level 12. Right now, because of how fast that battle is. Look at that. I mean, now he's already unfortunately, our top Pokemon. Which will be good because we can have him face Brock. Fusion's gonna hit home. Go. Go ahead. Much reliable. So, yes. I think that we could have sort of video spoon. So, but the scratch is taking. Level 11, and he learned great job. Nice. All right, Mankey summary. Low kick has 100% accuracy. 50. Low tripping. Okay. Let's go. Ready shot. High critical hit ratio. Nice. Yeah, man, Mikey. Let's go. Get rid of them. Okay. Book catcher's path, I think. Right, time might be small, but never underestimate his wicked bite. Have you caught one already? Yes, we have. Are you gonna be trying Viridian Force? A natural maze in there. Be careful you don't get lost. Don't worry. All right, cool little cutscene shift there. Now let's save our game. I came here with some friends to catch a bug Pokemon. They're all itching to get some bug battles. I mean, some Pokemon battles. Shannon, my god. All right, trainer tips. Weaken Pokemon before you attempt to catch them. When healthy, they may escape. Yeah, so anytime that they have a status effect going on. All right. I was throwing Pokeballs to catch Pokemon, and I ran out. That's why you can never have too many Pokeballs. And what's that? We got a potion. Caterpie. Not very effective. Low kick. Not very effective. Okay. So in here, we might want to go ahead and, of course, switch to our fire Pokemon or Pidgey. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I guess we can. Let's go ahead and switch Ember out. Scratch. Because everything will just be blasted in one hit in here. Because everybody just has these bug Pokemon, and I don't want to get poisoned. No, Caterpie, you're dead! You're scared with the bugs. Anytime, okay? Yo, you can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. So. This is super duper easy whenever you're. That totally stinks. I'm gonna catch some stronger ones. This is easy mode if you did choose the fire Pokemon, you know. Your Pokedex evaluated. No, thank you. Antidote. I might be little, but I won't like it if you go easy on me. So we'll finally listen to the Pokemon battle music for a second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm glad that we get to listen to this remix of the song. You know, the battle music definitely makes it kind of more wild sounding, you know. But I almost expect this more out of a more hardcore anime, you know, like Team Rocket. Level 7, huh? Wow, that means nothing. All right, he grew to level 13, and he learned a Metal Claw. Let's try that out. Steel. So what is Steel strong against? Let's see. Let's see about Pokemon Steel Dive are super effective against Ice, Rock, and Fairy. Oh, so this gives Charmander and Charmeleon the the ability to actually face a rock Pokemon without, you know, total devastation. Let's see. Cool deal. Well, that's nice to know. Don't go chasing waterfalls, boy. You know, that's all I can tell you. Sorry. I guess we do need to catch a Weedle. for the it's perfect. Look at it. Often found in the forest grasslands, it has a sharp, toxic barb of around 2 inches on the top of its head. Nope. Did you know that Pokemon evolve? Ah! I love all the random bullshit that they just pull out right before they try to fight you. Yeah, there's absolutely no reason that you should have a hard time in here if you picked a Charmander. And we just got another level 14. Are we about to evolve? Oh, I lost. Nah. Okay. Kakuna. Maybe we can catch a Kakuna. Oh, freaking Pikachu! Okay. Thank you. Thank you, you're too freaking strong. Why did you do that, man? Yeah, we have to. We have to. Okay, screw catching all the Pokemon. I don't care. But we have to get a freaking Pikachu. That way we can get an early electric Pokemon. Okay, we got level 15. I didn't know that. I mean, of course, in the original game, there was no Pikachu in the game. As far as like, I think you had to play Pokemon Blue and trade with somebody to get one. I think that's maybe how it worked, or maybe you could trade for one. But the fact that there's a freaking Pikachu here. So I'm gonna be cheap here, and we are gonna save our state. See, can he withstand just a simple scratch? Yes, okay, we got this in the bag, boys. Yes, Pikachu, we got him caught. It's a small electric, it has small electric sacs on both sides of its cheeks. If threatened, it loses electric charges from the sacs. Okay. Well, we needed that shit right there. And unfortunately, we are out of PP. All right. Got a potion. Trainer tips. No. Go ahead and scratch our way to the top here. Okay. Sometimes you can find stuff on the ground. I'm looking for the stuff that dropped. Can you help me? Man, this like totally changes my entire understanding of what all is out there. Yeah, for this part of the game. Okay, you can cut those down. Yeah. Yeah. So many Pokemon live in the forest and caves. I feel bad though. So let's give him an antidote. There we go. Cool animations though. Usually they just give you text. Do you know they have evolution cancel technique? When a Pokemon is evolving, you can stop the process. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. It's a technique for raising Pokemon the way they are. I'm not forcing anybody to evolve, you know? Man. Alright, let's go here and heal because... Actually, before we do that... Okay, we need to trade out. Alright. Deposit. Yeah, let's take them out. let's do withdraw. Pikachu. Okay, we got him rested up there. Yawn. It's a Jigglypuff. A Jigglypuff sings Pokemon get drowsy. Me too. Oh my god. It's so beautiful. Die right there. Oh, Team Rocket at Mount Moon, huh? I'm on the phone. Scram! Really want a Pikachu, so I'm trading my Clefairy for one. I'm trading a Pokemon to that kid over there. I have 2 Pikachu, so I figure I might as well trade. Glad to meet you. That's unfriendly of you. What about saying hi back? So, come on, tell me about yourself. I'd love to hear about your profile. Tell me something about yourself. Sure. Brand. Blaze. I am a Pokemon Blaze. Life. Your profile really says something about who you are. I don't know what it means, but it makes me okay. Well, you. Look at the flowers dance for a minute, people. Oh deal, we got that. These flag. Hey. Alright, see what I'm doing? No. Spinning pedals to keep one Pokemon out of my garden. Oh, no. Don't you need if that stuff gets on you too much, you'll Did you check? This is yeah. See? Hey, 50. I should be grateful for my long life. Never did I think I would get to see bones of a dragon. Lundora, how you doing? Aerodactyl fossil, a primitive and rare Pokemon. Right here. Nah, okay, just interacts with the signs. Okay. Yeah, the updates to this have been great so far. And Kabuto fossil. Okay. Primitive and rare Pokemon. Yeah, so you get to choose between those two later on, I think. I want a Pikachu. It sounds good. I asked my dad. And also in this game, in a FireRed version, you can actually capture a wild Pikachu in the beginner little forest, which is not the route, but the forest. So that totally throws off the need of having to go, trade with somebody to get Pikachu in a red version. So right now we've already got a Butterfree who can use psychic moves. We've got, of course, Pidgeotto or Pidgey. And yeah, we got our flying. We've got we started with Charmander, so we got our fire right there, and we got a Pikachu, so we actually get electric, which is not a common thing early on in the game. I am hot. Just came inside from the garden. Oh yeah, I got out good and early this morning, but we also had a bunch of rain yesterday and last night, so everything's kind of cooled off for now. It hasn't got muggy yet, but I just got a bunch of squash and cucumber and a few jalapenos and just one cherry tomato, but that thing is about to have a bunch of them turn red on me. So it was a good little picking morning. I hope you had a good collection. All right, I asked my daddy to catch me one. Yeah, Pikachu soon, I promise. 83. What are we here? Oh, so we're 73. We're 10 degrees off from you. This month we're running a space exhibit. A space shuttle. Sweet. Moonstone, huh? What's so special about it? Looks like an ordinary rock to me. Well, you can use it to evolve Clefairy, I think. And Jigglypuff, maybe? I can't remember. It's been, what, 20 years? 1969. Here we come. Stop mixing your history with your Pokemon history. Mount Moon is thought to be a moonstone. Got cucumbers, banana peppers, jalapenos, okra, green beans, tomatoes, onions. Oh, we didn't grow any onions, but we got the rest of that. Our banana peppers are supposed to be sweet bananas, but they actually, for some reason, have a lot of heat about them. We sent a few off to my brother-in-law, who usually likes the hot stuff, and he's like over there actually getting freaked out by it. So I'm gonna have my first one today after stream. But usually they're not really that hot. They're just kind of, a gentle, kind of like how homegrown bell peppers have a little bit of heat behind them. And our okra is only like 1.5 feet tall right now, so it's nowhere near putting out time yet. But we didn't grow any onions this year. We did potatoes. So this is our first year doing potatoes. You look like a hobbit, you at least got to grow some taters, precious. All right. This is the worst museum ever, I gotta say. Yeah, if they just went back and made these games right here, this size. When I was a kid, I seriously wrote into Game Freak when I was a kiddo and was begging them. I gave a whole outline of how to make the Pokemon games an online game. Because I wanted an online game where it's kind of on rails, where kids can't get too crazy with it and adults can't come in and ruin it for them, and make it dirty, require people to go to IRC, Merc back in the day and stuff like that. I take green onions, cut off root, and put back in the ground. So I always have some in the garden. Dude, I freaking love green onions. I could eat pounds of that shit. Alright, so we're gonna need the cut HM to be able to get up there. All right, we haven't visited any houses in this place. All right, Nidoraz, it. Bye bye. Our Pokemon's an outsider. It's finicky and hard to handle. An outsider is a Pokemon that you get in a trade. Grows fast but may ignore unskilled trainers. If only we had some badges. Yeah, looks like they're having fun. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's find an... Oh. The fairy came from the moon. That's what the rumor is. It appeared. I really don't care, sweetheart. Let's go... Anything going on up here? I forget. I think you might come out here at some point or something. I don't know. But we do have a new Pokemon. So let's see what the people in here. Good things could happen if you raise Pokemon diligently. Even the weak ones can surprise you if you don't give up on them. Yeah. Shady old guy sucked me into buying this weird fish Pokemon. It's totally weak and it costs 500. Okay, so you got a Magikarp. But one day it'll turn into a Gyarados. Ah. Alright, so don't think we need any of these. I mean, I guess we could use some more Pokeballs because obviously there are things out there in this version that weren't in the original. So let's go heal up and wait, we healed up, didn't we? So let's power level this Pikachu. I'm just still amazed that they have in this version. And did we go here? I don't think we did. Yeah, we did. Okay. Okay. Cool. Glad that they just all their lives revolve around, you know, Pokemon. All right. So you'd think that Pikachu's first attack would be Tackle or something, but it's Thunder Shock. So, which will help on this area. Good. Or not. Okay. Let's get Mankey out here. Slow kick. Sorry, Pikachu. The first battle we get you into, or second battle we get you into, you just pass out. Alright. We might have to take Pikachu. So, take 2 of those. Take that. So let's yeah. It's just it's closer. 7. Can we get one more battle in? Yeah, there. I just yeah, if we keep on getting these Pidgeys, we can escape on. So let's go back here. One thing we gotta do is save the game. Thunder Wave, so we have a guarantee. Almost guaranteed, I think. I was a kid, learning all these freaking names was just it was super easy, but then I was like, so For your PP. Pokemon. Yo, cannoli. A great day so far. Those I know Pokemon's definitely out of your age group, cannoli, but this redone version they did back in the day for Game Boy Advance is freaking phenomenally good. A good. And they injected some of the Pokemon that usually you would have to play a different version of the game. So, uh, main character version and gives Team Rocket a little bit more character. They the two Team Rocket people that were not named originally. All right, we're gonna get rid of Tail Whip here. And use quick attack. There we go. And so this is two. Just easy. Yeah. So that you could get a hold of, I think were like Magnemite. Magnetron, I think that was his name, the evolution. You can whip much. Actually, Finale? I'll tell you what. You would actually give me a normal heart. And then I could do a string shot all over you. That's after I tackle and confuse you. See? We can use all the attacks in the game to make it dirty. I think the original games didn't have genders attached to the Pokemon. I thought that they did. I don't know, Joe. Let me look that up. Because isn't there a place where you could oh no, you're right. Pokemon Red did not have gender mechanics in the first Pokemon. Because the breeding system was not in, okay. So the breeding system, that's what I was remembering back in Gold. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, good call there, Joe. So I just still find it amazing that they put Pikachu in this version. So, you know, you can actually get a hold of an electric Pokemon and one that everybody really likes to seek out early on in the game. I think the only better one that you could get a hold of for electric still has the weakness of being a flying Pokemon like Zapdos. Zapdos is one of those. I love getting any of the legendary birds in the game, but they're all flying, which means if you get hit by something that takes out flying, then you're kind of screwed. All right. So let's get Pikachu to level 12 here, and we'll move on with the game. But I do love. Now, I don't think that they have the phone system in this game, which kind of sucks because that helps you get battles again to help you earn money because money is kind of limited in this game. Surprising. So, unless this version of it did kind of fix the system. because at one time you could actually run out of money, and the only way to get more money was to go through the uh, Indigo Plateau battles and all that. Did we get a level? Sorry, I think I missed it. Yep, okay. We got a female Pikachu. And also Mankey wasn't anywhere near the beginning of the game. But right here it has it in the fields of like Route 2 or whatever. Right next to where you go for the Indigo Plateau. Okay, let's get out of here, and I guess now what's cool is that they gave Charmander, they gave him Steel Claw instead of his Claw, so he actually has a chance to fight against rock Pokemon. So we're gonna take out our Mankey here, and we're gonna use him against the gym leader Brock. Pewter City Gym leader Brock, the rock solid Pokemon trainer. He can't see. All right, champ. Hiya, do you want to dream big? Do you want to dare to dream of becoming a Pokemon champ? I'm no trainer, but I can advise you on how to win. Let me take it to the top. All right, let's get happening. Okay, hopping. The first Pokemon out is in a match is on the left and Pokemon left, but okay, we try different orders. Wow. Yeah. Winning trainers, Buzz. Not for long. Uh-oh. Stop right there, kid. You're 10,000 light years from facing Brock. There's just one person in here? Come on. It's Liam. Capital Liam sent out Geodude. So we're going to do low kick. It's super effective. Defense curl. You can defense curl all you want, bitch. You ain't taking on my Mankey. He's about to use Sandshrew. Yes, let's use a flying Pokemon. Gust. That wasn't effective at all. But I want to get some use out of Pidgey anyways. Use some Sand Attack. Okay. Dies. Pidgey group at level 12. I think we need like Peck or something. So, you're here. I'm Brock, and I can't open my eyes. I'm Peter's gym leader. My rock hard willpower is evident even in my Pokemon. My Pokemon are all rock hard, and I have true grit determination. That's right, my Pokemon are all rock type. It seems like probably not a good idea, but that's just how I roll. Even though it might put me at an advantage against water Pokemon. You're going to challenge me knowing that you'll lose? That's the trainer honor that compels you to challenge me. Fine then, show me your breast. I need an adult. I am an adult. Leader Brock would like to battle. He sent out the little Geodude. Alright, let's use Karate Chop. Use Defense Curl? How dare you? Make it greedy level 12. If I just no. Let's do another and end it off with a low kick. Alright. 324. That's almost another level. Dang, Mankey. It's proof of your victory. I confer on you the official Pokemon. You son of a bitch. Opens YouTube for music and finds Whitey streaming OG Pokemon. Yeah, dude. I am playing the updated version. It's FireRed, which I was telling them earlier. They actually give you the opportunity to catch a Pikachu out in the woods early in the game. So there's no need for you to like play with somebody that has a blue version to to get a hold of Pikachu, or or play yellow, I guess. Yeah, Brock was supposed to be pretty kind of dark, like the darkest of dark Asians in the original, but he was, yeah. I did have some music at the beginning of my stream called Let Him Look. It's a beautiful story. But hope you're doing super Swellington this morning, Bex, or I guess this afternoon by now. Whatever. Whitey receives the Boulder Badge from Brock. I don't know. Wouldn't that be a little bit frizzier? Depends on what you make of the animation. Having the Boulder Badge makes your Pokemon more powerful. It also enables you to use move Flash outside of battle. Wow. I'll be flashing everything, Brock. I'll flash everything. Of course, a Pokemon must... Okay, so we can get the HM Flash, which will help us in the cave coming up. Hear me out. Why he's such a perp. That's true. That's true. He's always going after Jenny. Did he go after the cop, too? Wait, take this with you. Receives TM39. What is that, rock throw? What's the TM? What's the TM? Rock tomb, okay. It hurls boulders at the foe and lowers its speed. Okay, so it has a side effect. Cool. I've met one Japanese person who looked Native American. They were pretty dark. Mm-hmm. So the more native they are, not so much mixed with Chinese, the darker and kinkier their hair are. But for the most traditional Japanese look, what people think of, Japanese people, it's usually people who have mixed with Chinese, throughout the centuries or whatever. Let's see. He goes after every woman, all the women's. Who buries people in rock tombs?
Wow.
I don't know. That is an applause.
Please clap.
All right, Brock, you got anything else to say? There are all kinds of trainers in this huge world of ours. You appear to be very gifted as a Pokemon trainer, so let me make a suggestion. Never cross my path again, you little bitch. Just get to the gym in Cerulean and test your abilities. I can't fight anybody in Cerulean Town because they all have water Pokemon. Alright, let's see what he says now. Just as I thought, you're a Pokemon Cafeteria! Alright. Winning trainers, Buzz and Whitey. Alright. So, yeah, that's why I did definitely like the, other versions, is because you get the Pokemon phone, so you get random phone calls during the game. Which can be, helpful and cool. Just, really puts you into the universe. But yeah, this was the game that made me write my gigantic long rant to Nintendo and Game Freak at the time, which was begging them to expand this universe and make it to where get a safe online version of this right here, because you don't need, trust me, back then you didn't need the graphics, you didn't need to make the whole world freaking 3D. You could even make a builder mode in this, and keep people's talk limited and all that, so that way they don't make the whole thing into a big dirty thing. I get it, it's funny, but anyways, lovely game. All right, let's go here. So we don't have anything else to explore over there. Notice, thieves have been stealing Pokemon fossils in my moon. Please call the pewter police if you have any information. I don't have a phone, bitches. This is before cell phones. So go ahead and save here. And we can speak through the save. And let's talk to Nerd over here.
Oh, Whitey, I'm glad I caught up to you. I'm Professor Oak's aide. I've been asked to deliver this, so here you go.
All right, we received the running shoes from aides. Whitey switch shoes with running shoes. I started running. All right, so we can now run, which doesn't really matter just because, you know, we have the ability to speed up the game. So,
Well, I must be going back to the laboratory. Well, hi,
all right. There's a letter attached. Dear Whitey, here's a pair of running shoes for my beloved challenger. Oh, remember, this is the European version, so some of the dialogue might be sound a little child predatory. So remember, I'll always cheer for you. Don't ever give up. Oh, okay. I thought that was from Professor Oak. Okay. Ooh. Well, now I have to apologize to the Europeans.
I'll back it in there.
There you go. There's Spider-Man. From Mom. Do most people prefer the 2D Pokemon games? You know, I'd have to play more of the newer ones to really give you a good answer on that. But 2D does take away from a lot of... I mean, yeah, it's really cool to be able to see low poly, you know, 3D worlds and stuff like that, you know, but the same game is being made over and over and over. Yeah, even Crimson Desert is, you know, part of that. It's the Unreal Engine, I guess. But it just adds onto a game when you can give people the exact nostalgic feel, and you can have a slightly re-graphic version of this right here and get a lot out of it, and people would still love it. They'd still play it. I guarantee. I mean, you know, when you got 40-year-old men, you know, battling in real life over Pokemon cards, you know, because they make good money off of them, but also because there's a ton of nostalgia to this game and to the Pokemon universe and to the original ones that got everybody into the game. They could make so much money off of this and just expand it, you know, just expand upon what they already have. Excuse me, you looked at me, didn't you? It's like one of those girls at the gym. Look at her putting that shit out there. Lass. Janet. Oh, Janice. Lass Janice. That's a great word for me to say. Okay. We are not in a good place here. Please scratch and take him out. Okay. So lasses and lads, they use pretty common types. Make you go to level 13. Let's use a Pidgey. Yes, let's switch to Pikachu. And they did update the music here. And quick attack rocks for just getting that basic damage in. You shouldn't be staring if you don't want to battle. Good lord, lady. Oh my goodness. Hey, I saw you in the Viridian Forest. Pokemon against me? Well, then we have the answer right here, buddy. Alright, Ember. Nope. We got Weedle, out. Instant win. Got to use Caterpie, and you're out. Goodbye. Have a good day. Oh, Charizzle is evolving. We got an evolution, people. Let's start Charmingly. Congratulations, Charizzle evolved into Charmeleon. There are other kinds of Pokemon than the ones you find in the forest. Yeah. Yeah, eventually when we get our cool, like the awesome Pokemon and all that, then they can all have their custom names. But until then, a lot of them get their base names. Hi, like look at this text right here. Hi, I like shorts. They're delightfully comfy and easy to wear. Golly, dude. Need to get some peanut butter and put it on a window for this kid. Only shorts. All right, let's use a low kick. Okay. Wow, it's super effective. Did he say Ekans? Let's use Chorizzle. Yeah, I think he's weak against Ember, right? Well, use Scratch on him, take him out. Okay. Chorizzle. Youngster Ben. Okay, or Joe. I think it depends on what you grew up with. I very much appreciate the 2D because I grew up with that in the 90s. Am I the only one that ever nicknamed? No. I at first playthroughs I nicknamed every one of them. But until these Pokemon, I know that I'm gonna be making like a crew out of them, like Snorlax. I have to have a Snorlax on my team. It is my mission in life. You can't have roll with a crew without a good old Snorlax, because using Snorlax and Hyper Beam and Rest is, yeah, and Mega Punch is like goated. But like I think I named him Laxative or something. I don't believe it. But like when you get Zapdos or Articuno I can't remember. Rat Face, yeah, for Rattata. I mean, yeah, there's so many fun little names that you can do. But right now, until I get my team down. You traitor? Let's get with this right away. Wow. Bug catcher Greg. Send out Weedle. Alright, let's go ahead. Okay. Take him out. Alright. That's Kakuna. Nope. Oop. Ember. Out. And Butterfree is I think later when I played the game back in the 2010s and all that, like if I was gonna keep Butterfree on my team for a long time, I'd probably just name him Butters. But I just remembered until they added more moves in later versions, Metapod was even more useless. So all you had is like Tackle and Harden and String Shot. But one of the most grueling battles ever is if you're like running low on Pokemon and you have to fight a Metapod versus a Metapod. That was terrible. Burned through some Game Boy batteries. Snorlax can learn Hyper Beam without a TM. Let's see, Urjo. No, I know that I always gave them the TM that you can buy at the store. But because it's saying right here that casual playthrough, Body Slam, Shadow Ball, Earthquake, or Big Break, and Rest or Yawn, depending on which version, What's Shadow Ball? As a physical move, Snorlax has a high attack, making it perfect tool to demolish Psychic and Ghost type Pokemon. Shadow Ball is a physical. That sounds not like a physical move, but whatever. No, I always just gave Snorlax that TM. And then you have like the Pokemon that you keep on you. Like you have one that can like learn Cut and Flash and this and that and Dig. So that way you have like a catch-all placeholder Pokemon. and then all the rest of them you let them keep their cool moves. And Fly isn't a bad attack. It's basically like Final Fantasy Jump for Dragoons, you know? If I had a new Pokemon, I would have won. Yeah, whatever. Nobody likes you. Alright, let's hit this person here. Da-da-da-da-da. Hey, you're not wearing shorts. What's wrong with you, man? These kids are addicted to wearing shorts. You're not wearing shorts. Alright, youngster Calvin. Sent out to the most basic pitch of Pokemon. Spearow actually didn't, I think for a lot of us, Spearow didn't appear until you got to like another town's little grassy area. And I don't think it was Cerulean either. It was one of the ones where you actually had to cut to go farther. All right. So who are we gonna go with? Low kick won't work because it's gonna. So let's try that. I mean, it still hits for a lot of damage, so and we'll scratch it out. All right, Coco. I always wear shorts, even in winter. It's my fucking policy. Cool story, bro. Go set break speeds without going back to hill, but I think we can do it. Though that look you gave me, it's so intriguing. Right. Do low kick. You're out of here. Mankey 14. Last Sally is about to sit out and need around. Now let's try another low kick. Oh, it's not effective at the fucking all. Oh, okay, we gotta switch. Let's use Pidgey. And we're gonna use Gust. Dang it. It's not really strong enough against it, but oh well. You're out. Be nice. Whitey got some money. You can avoid battles by not letting trainers see you. Well, let's go and heal up. By not making Charmander our head of our team here, I think we're kind of doing ourselves a disservice. But, and I really don't want to put too much training into Rattata because he's just such a basic bitch, you know? So I don't really want to level until we get to somewhere that's really worth trying to level at. So let's go here. But also go ahead and save our state. I want to at least get through this path right here before we call it a day. I'll battle you with the Pokemon I just caught because that's smart. Metapod and you're done. Done like dinner. I've never lost anything in my life and said done like dinner. Trained Pokemon are stronger than the wild ones. Oh wow. Eek, did you touch me? Golly. Let's use Steel Claw on Jigglypuff. And, oh, it made our attack rise. That's cool. We'll use... Ah, dang it. No, it made us fall in love. Okay. That's it? Route 4 is at the foot of... yeah, cool. All right, we got a new little area right there. I guess we could check out. Okay, these are level 8s. That's pretty nice. Is there anything new here, though? No, just a bunch of Pidgeys. I mean, this would be a great place for Pikachu to train. Let's get Pikachu out. I want to maybe we'll get to the point where we have Thunderbolt. Quick attack. There we go. Just really not much on the Nidoran or Nidorinos and stuff like that. Quick attack. Poison my Pikachu. Do need to catch Jigglypuff though. Dang it. Try it again. Okay, we caught him. All right, it captivates foes with its huge round eyes and then lulls them. What a twink. All right. Yeah, Poison can catch up with you. Done. Let's go. Now that we are done with that. All right, level 14 Pikachu, good deal. I think we're through with the trainers, right? Dancing flowers. Ooh, I better take a rest. Scrum. That tunnel from swirling takes it out a lot out of you. Alright, let's see if there's anything. Freaking poison. There should be a Poké Center, I think, over here. Pikachu. Pikachu always be fainting. Oh wow, that's a bowler badge. You got it from Brock, didn't you? Brock is cool. He's not just tough. People like and respect him. I wanted to become a gym leader like him. Ouch, I tripped over a rocky Pokemon, Geodude. I thought Geodude was so cool when I was a kid. I drew him all the time on schoolwork. Alright. That's done. Staying in this little bit. Bug design. I might actually stream again later today, so be on the lookout if you want to catch any more of this. But I do have to go visit parentals today, so I'm going to go take care of them. Let's go. Of course, we got Lenora came in today. Thank you so much, Lenora, for visiting. Hope you're done being sweaty from the garden. Cannoli, of course. Hope work isn't too frustrating for you today. And I'll give you some screenshot later. Let's see. Of course, Papa Pumpkin, I think you were the first one in today. And you get to see that beautiful intro from the Buzz Lightyear clip that you sent me. Thank you for sending me that. It changed my day. Joe, thank you so much for coming on in. Like I said, I might be on later, so if you are, I'll text you then. Also, some random person came in and said hi, Chase or something. So, hey Chase, hope you're doing well. But I think that's about it. Anyways, I'll